like I haven't done this in a really long time, but hi, how are you guys doing? If I look a little bit of comfortable and in pain, is because I am. I just messed up my knee and it hurts a little bit. I just have tried not to move it, but that's kind of impossible for me. I like to say it like so if I'm like ugh, and you see my face doing something weird, it's because it hurts a little bit still. So how are you guys doing? I know it's been a really long time. I made a video saying that I was back, and then I think I posted like 4 videos and then I was gone again, so I'm really sorry about that. A lot of changes happened in my life, a lot of circumstances that were not really mine to decide. You know, a little bit of depression, a couple of panic attacks, a ton of anxiety. I actually had the worst panic attacks of my life, and it took a couple of months for my body to recover from that. Like my nervous system, and I cannot say that word, I know, my nervous system, that's my dog. My nervous system was not happy with me, and it took a couple of months for it to like relax. I was off coffee for a long time. I did make myself a little caramel macchiato. Oh, this hurts. Okay. And I thought I'll give a little chat. I did move house. I don't know if you can tell, this is my new bedroom. I really like it. I feel like my depression was really changing everything around me. I don't know if you remember, my walls were really dark purple, like almost black, and I don't know, I definitely needed to change, and I am happy that we moved. I don't know, just embracing everything, even though I feel like change is very difficult for me. I think everything was for the best, and I am healing, I am happy, and I am trying to enjoy. Also, I was not reading at all, so I was like, why would I make a video in my booktube channel if I'm not reading books? That definitely stopped me from coming out here and all of that. So yeah, that's a little update, not too boring for you, I guess, just so that you know what's going on. I did purchase some books. I was not reading, so I was not buying a lot of books. And if you hear the pause, it's my dog. We now have hardwood floors, so it's gonna be a little bit, seriously, it's gonna be a little bit difficult for me to not have noises in the background, because he's always around me and he is losing his sight because he's old, so I don't want to like, you know, kick him out or anything like that. I like to see where he is, just so that he's not bumping his head on stuff and things like that. So yeah, so I can show you a little bit of the books that I've been buying this couple of weeks. Not a lot of them. Like I said, I was not buying a lot of books. Also, here on this wall, I definitely want to add like a comfy chair, like an overhead lamp, maybe like a little coffee table, I don't know, like a really cozy reading corner. That's coming up in future video, I guess, because I need to like decide what I want to do and what I want to buy and all that. So let's get into the books I bought. I thought there was another one, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, I've got the last 2 books because I finally want to finish Percy Jackson. So I got the 4th and the 5th book, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and Percy Jackson, oh, they are all the Olympians. This is the last Olympian, and this is the Battle of Labyrinth. So I really want to finish these. These I love, they're so much fun. I really like Greek mythology, and I feel like Rick Riordan has a way of really making it, of course, readable for little kids, but also he makes all of the characters a little bit more funny than they are, you know, in Greek mythology, which I really like. It's like a fresh start on that. I like that. And then, more about this, I got the Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I read Sears, and I was so enjoying it. I loved it. I really, okay, it's like she's taking the mythology and then she's adding this supposed magic that happened and taking it as if it were real, and then reimagining these characters more on like a human side, not so much as these invisible gods and goddesses. So I really did enjoy Sears. I'm hoping I will enjoy this one. I'm not gonna put a lot of thought into it. I'm not gonna expect a lot from it, because I feel like when I expect a ton from an author, I get disappointed. So I'm just gonna say I'm excited to read that. Hopefully it's gonna be good. I don't know if it's gonna be better than Sears, but hopefully I will have a little bit of enjoyment out of it, I guess. And then I went crazy, right? Because after reading this long, you would normally get like a small book or something. Nope. I decided to continue reading To the Dark Tower, or the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. This is The Wastelands. I am over halfway through it. I am really enjoying the Dark Tower. I don't know why, but every single time Stephen King always surprises me. And even though I know that he's good and that I'm going to enjoy his work, I always get surprised by how much I like it. But with this fantasy especially, like, oh my god, like, we know he knows how to write horror, thrillers and all of that, but he really does well with fantasy. You can totally see all of the influences from Tolkien to like a ton of others. He does goes into a brief summary in the beginning of each book, talking a little bit about his influence and what he was thinking when he started. The first book, The Gunslinger, is definitely something that you need to push through. But at the end, even, you know, I was surprised he got in some quantum physics. Like, I was like, what's happening? And I obviously knew before I started that this was about the multiverse and all of the consequences of that, but I was really not expecting this much detail into everything. I mean, these are big, but he definitely gets into it. He's definitely reimagining a world. And what's interesting is not that you just see different worlds, you know, in this multiverse, but you're kind of getting the idea that we are walking to the Dark Tower and that's going to be the center of everything. So he's really imagining how these multiverses are connected, which I don't see anybody else even attempting to do that. So I am super excited. I am really falling in love with the characters. I feel like at the beginning I was not quite sure about them, but right now I'm like really rooting for them. I really quite enjoy all of the characters, especially Jake. I just really want this kid to be okay. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I've been reading. I'm trying to finish the Throne of Glass series. I was missing To the Tower of Dawn, which is like my bath book right now. So it's in the bathroom. I just, whenever I take a bath, I put that out. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me to read it because it's a big book. And also, I was not really invested in the character, Kaale or however you want to pronounce him. I couldn't care less about this character. So for me, it's been a little bit difficult to finish this series because of that. And my sister did read all of them and she told me, you don't have to read that. Like, you can just pass that and just read the ending and they will explain everything anyways. But I need to know. I have this complex of I need to know everything, and I really want to know everything that happens, even though I'm not that into the character. So I'm gonna have to push through that because the cliffhanger of the book before that was so freaking good. I don't know how I've spent so much time without knowing what happens, to be honest. But that's it in the reading. Like I said, I've only been reading. I'm only been back at it a couple of weeks, so I thought, you know what, I really miss talking about the books. So definitely a lot of ideas and new videos coming out. I have a ton of stuff that I want to do. Of course, I'm gonna be filming my TBR for next year. I don't know when, but that's gonna come out soon if you want to keep track of. And definitely let me know in the comments down below, how have you been doing? I hope everybody is okay. If you have sent me messages through Boxer, that thing never works. Like, it never sends me the notifications, and then after a little bit it deletes everything. So I'll open it up, and then after I open it up, I see like the notification of people that have sent me messages, but when I click on the conversation, it's all empty. So I'm gonna try to get back to everyone, but I'm just letting you know that thing doesn't work. And as well as emails, if you have requested book reviews and all of that, I'll check those if those are still relevant. Maybe I can do something about that. And I'll see you book dragons on my next video. Bye!